What you want to do is to click on the link that says Docmail Send Postcards. There are four main buttons: Create a Mailing, Review Orders, Completed Orders and Review Invoices. There are also some tabs here that you should perhaps take a look at because they have important information. Let's have a look at each of these buttons. Reviewing Orders, for example. Here you can see some existing orders that you already have in your basket. In the Completed Orders area, this will give you a handy list in date order of all of the orders that you've placed. And if you want to review the invoices relating to your payments to Docmail, you can do that here by logging in. So let's go ahead and create our first mailing. So you have a series of filters here that you can simply select to choose the template that you're looking for example, generic recall. Or it might be a seasonal recall card that you'd like to send. Perhaps you've got some dormant patients that you need to send a reminder to. Or maybe it's somebody's birthday. Could be time for a quarterly timeline. Or a simple marketing generic message that you need to send to selected patients. The self-edit cards put you in charge of what it is that you want to offer particular patients. Let's look at these in more detail. So select a template. And now what you see are all the options that you'll be able to use when sending these cards, indeed any card, via Docmail. We'll return to these in a moment. However, what we want to look at is what the card looks like just now. So preview it, and you can see that there is actually already a title in place for this particular summer sale. We'd like to change that, so we click on the pencil to the right of the title and we enter some extra text. We're going to put off frames. Click again on the pencil to save it and preview your card again. Hasn't fitted. So obviously the type size is too big. We need to change that. Click on the pencil again. Choose the next type size down. Click on the pencil to save it. Preview your card again. No, still not quite fitting. But we got one more type size to give it a try. Click on the pencil, choose the smallest type size and save again. Let's preview. Now we have success. Self-edit templates must have their title altered to suit the price or possibly the date of your promotion. You simply decide what that should be and edit the title field accordingly. Use the title that we provided as a guide to make sure that you can fit either using a different type size or perhaps by abbreviating some of the text to suit the promotion. So let's go back and send one of our postcards. I'm just going to amend the up to summer sale version here by selecting it, and I think 30% is too much, so I'm going to put 25% as my discount for this particular promotion. So I save that, just double check that that's been corrected, and there we are, 25% off until the due date. I'm not going to leave this as myself, so I'll put in practice manager, for example, but you'd put in generally your own name or indeed the name of the practice manager in here, and if there were relevant qualifications for that individual, you could amend them by clicking on here in the same way. Now, all of the various standard services for sending a postcard are already clicked for you here. You can change them if necessary, but it's probably unlikely. The title, first name and surname will be the salutation format generally. So select your patient file, and it can be a CSV or a spreadsheet file. You do have to tell the system which it is. The system is set automatically to correct all your addresses if it finds any incorrect ones. Now, because I've actually been using this before, this is the format that comes up because it remembers what my mappings were. But I'm going to clear these and show you what you would do from scratch. You have to actually map all 5 address fields. So you simply go down, and on the left hand side you can see what your uploaded file has actually presented to the system, and you just map it across as appropriate to each of the drop downs in turn. Even if there's no data there, do make sure that you choose all the address formats. Create the mappings, and then it will return your addresses, and they have been checked and corrected as appropriate. If you want to override that, you can edit them. So for example, if I just changed the name here to Smith instead, it's very simple to do. Then you can see here that it has actually updated that, and upload your records to DocMail. DocMail will come back with a proof of the back of the actual postcard you're sending, and you must check this to make sure it's okay and as you expected. So our title's correct, the name that I had amended is correct, my name is down here as well, so all is well. So you now have the options to actually save and add another order, or approve the order, or even cancel the order if that's what you want to do at this stage. So I'm going to save and review my outstanding orders. I just have this particular one. Quite happy with all the details here. So I'm going to go and pay and send it, which will require me to add some funds into my DocMail account. So DocMail are telling me that I've got to top up my account by £1.51, and I'm going to add those funds. So I have to log into DocMail, add the funds that are necessary, or as much as I want, top up my account, and my mailing is going to be sent.